Alright, I guess we're live again. Hopefully the... Looks like the camera's doing even better this time around, which is good. I think this is on the Nick Garber art page. Let me check this out. I don't know if this thing has a title or not, but anyway, let's get this figured out real quick here. So right now I kind of got the rough layout going. More stuff, more. For some reason I don't really know what's going on right now. It's a live feed somewhere, maybe. For some reason my camera's being a piece of shit. Maybe it's through Apogee. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see here. Where is the live feed? Facebook, you keep changing shit, and then I can't see what the hell's going on. Okay, that live feed ended and it sucked. So, what the hell's going on? All right. Nope. Let's try it here. It's our first time back, y'all, so give me a quick second to try and figure this out. What the hell is all this bullshit? It says I'm live, but I'm trying to figure out where the hell I am live. So, this is so weird. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Like 2 minutes in and shit's already going crazy. The API connection has expired. Reconnect. Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, so it says that it's working now. Hopefully my camera's not all that wonky. Let's see here. Let's go to my profile. And here we are. Yeah, perfect. Alright, the camera's a lot better. It's not getting all freaking weird like it was before. Alright, so we're going to do this homage to Tony Daniel's drawings of Deathstroke. So we got this going on right here. Let's take a look. Yeah, these big ass thighs on him. Give him a little bit of junk, but whatever. So how is everybody's week going, man? It's Thursday night. Weekend is almost upon us, which is great. Of course, it's my Sunday right now. I got to go back to work tomorrow, but other than that, all is good. loading. What the fuck? Or if it's just my phone being a shit. So I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off and see if that works. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. Okay. There's all this like debris and shit everywhere. So I'm going to put that in there. All this other shit. All this other stuff that we will refine once we start going into a little bit more refined detail work. Okay, so right now we're just kind of getting the figure laid out. I know he has a belt. He's got like pouches, kind of like most of your vigilante characters. You know how for those of you guys that have been following me for a while know how I like portraying pouches. I kind of give them more of a tactical feel. Okay, so he's got I think he's got a thigh rig on his right leg, if memory serves right. He's got like these white shoulder pads, which we're going to kind of illustrate here. And he's got this cape. So what I love about capes is that they can hide shitty anatomy, you know? So like if you make a mistake in your anatomy, when you're drawing, and he has a cape, just, it's a godsend. You know, so we're going to kind of give him this like Spawn-like type cape right now. You know, covers up a lot of space. All right. So we got just the basic layout kind of going on right now. And for those of you, I mean, geez, the last time I did a live feed was back in Texas. I'm not in Texas anymore. I'm down here in sunny San Diego, California. So far it's been pretty good out here. You know, can't complain. The weather is nice. You know, crap. I'm trying to remember what this character looks like. Off of memory, which is, you always want to have your reference photos handy, which I don't have, so I already fail at my own damn advice. And he's got these boots, some shin guards and whatnot. Sorry, Ray, it may not be 100% how Jay created them, so I'm just going to put my own flavor on it. So that's going to be hidden anyway. I don't even know why I'm fucking giving a shit, but oh yeah, he's got this like bandolier that holds his sword. Guy has a sword and a pistol. He's pretty cool. He's got some assorted weapons. You know, that's where the buckle's gonna be. Got that right there. He's got goggles. He's got like a Batman-esque cowl, covers up his nose. You know, he's got a really pretty sweet design to him. You know, so Jay did a good job there. I did concept art for this character shit years ago, and I still have the designs. Actually, I have the designs right over here. You know, and I had a different look for the character. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, it's the creator that has the final say on how he wants his character represented and what he wants him to look like. So no harm, you know, I created a really cool character that or a concept for a character suit-wise, and I can use that later down the road. Ray had said that I could probably use it somewhere in Phantom Hawk, you know, maybe down the road, you know, old P-Hawk gets himself a sidekick or something. So, you know, it's goggles. I've seen it round, I've seen it angled. I'm gonna do like a little hybrid of round and angled right here. Let me get his. It's really rough, you know. You can lay it all out, and then I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna have his mouth open, and then he's gonna have this. He's gonna have the sword. So I gotta dig most of my tools out, and I'm like my rulers and stuff like that. A lot of them are still packed away down in the garage, so I need to take care of that. I mean, I got some rulers, but they're like freaking huge. So what I've been using in the meantime is just this, you know, piece of comic book board. Going nuts with that. So here's the layout we got going on so far. You guys are awfully quiet in the comments section. I'm not feeling much love, man. All right, let's get down to some nitty gritty. You know what? I think I'm gonna put a pistol in his hand. I think that would be a good thing right here. So we are going to actually, since we're putting a pistol in his hand, we have to do it in perspective. That means trigger discipline. Okay, so we got that going on. One second. I really can't see who's watching, but all right, so we got that, and then he's got these goggles going on right here. Now we can start getting into some more detailed stuff. So I think, you know. All right. Actually, you know what? There we go. Break out the big guns here. All right, the creator of Eclipse is on, Ray Merrick, as he watches World War II movies at his house. Oh, broke the lid. All right. I like drawing the cape and cowl guys because I just think it's a very iconic look. I'm going to flesh this guy out a little bit more. Of course, my dog's going to want to whine in the background because she is an annoying creature. But I love her, so. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Meryl, shut up while Daddy works. So, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see that well enough. Maybe I can just zoom in there, move the light out of the way so you can. There we go. There we go. Now you can see it just a little bit better. It's been a while, folks, so it's going to take me a hot minute to remember how to do this live. Not the drawing part, but the cinematography part of it. So. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate it, man. It's always good when the creator is telling you that you're doing a good job drawing their intellectual property. We're going to get some of this in there. Yeah, I think I am back in the swing, man. You know, it's like riding a bike. You know, it might feel a little awkward after you've taken some time off of it, but end of the day, it's gonna come right back to you. So. Now, the artist that's on the book, he draws this like bandolier with like a buckle. I'm not going to use the buckle. I'm going to use more of a Fastex type buckle instead of like your like traditional belt. Take a little creative license with this. Add some Nick Garber flair on there. I won't forget the cod piece this time, Ray. Gotta have the cod piece. He's got his arm sunken in there pretty good. Cover them balls. Yeah, gotta cover them balls. So we're gonna make the cod piece right here. There we go. Balls are covered, man. Oh, thanks, Steph. Appreciate it. Hard work, determination, and passion led to developing of this talent of mine of putting random scratches with graphite on a piece of paper, and eventually it resembles something. Possibly in humanoid form, since that's kind of what I'm going for right now. Okay, so I'm going to try and make him a little bit more proportionate there. Oh yeah, he's got those thigh guard things. I forgot about that. Almost forgot about the thigh guards. Right there. And then I think the pistol is attached to one of these thigh guards. I think they kind of go up like this, and then they kind of go around like that. You know, and then they're attached somehow. There we go. Get some of that going. All right. Now that we have the thigh guards going, this will be a little bit easier. You know, and if you have kids at home, I know it's late right now, but you can show them this video later. You know, if they're into drawing, they're into art. We need more people out there creating stuff like this. Damn it. A little too hard on the lead again. There we go. He's got these, they almost look like wrestling knee pads, the way that Jay drew them. I'm going to give him a little bit more of a harder shell. A little bit more tactical. So we got that going on. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. Since we're kind of getting onto this thing here. I think he just has standard gauntlet gloves, which is cool. You know, it's a very simple design, but it's very effective. It's got breaks in the right places. You know, it's not too busy. There's a lot of people that when they do character design, they try to throw everything in the kitchen sink into that design. And sometimes it looks like just a muddled mess, but we don't have that going on here with the clips. He's got a very clean design, you know. He's got some really strong elements to him, the katana sword and the gun. I'm not sure what kind of pistol it is, so I'm just going to give him like a really generic semi-automatic Beretta looking M9. You know, we'll go from there. And then we got these things. And from the original design, it looked like it had some sort of like raised edge on it. So I'm gonna keep going with that. Oh, man, I'm fucking rusty. Try to do this Tony Daniel pose and it's just looking really stiff, but that's okay. We're getting back in the groove of things here. So we're not going to expect perfection right now. Knocking the rust off. This is going to be like a tire, I think. Yeah. It's like a tire. Alright. I'll get that going in there. And we'll get some fancier designs up in that shit. And we're gonna get some of the white walls here. This is gonna be like rock and maybe like side of a, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, go back to the knee pads here. Like I said, gonna make them a little bit more tactical, and then we'll have his boot right here, which I think is just a standard. No, actually, it's got like a, not bracers. What do they call them? Like shin guards almost on there. That going on, and you know, so I'm just kind of like doing some speed drawing here, and you know, for the sake of time and everybody's attention span. So, okay, we got this kind of going on here. There's the boot. I'm gonna add some extra stuff on here. You know, kind of give it like a sneaker-esque sole on the boot. You know, because he's rocking the Air Eclipses right now. kind of really liking how this is coming out. Let's get this cape going. Okay, so we got that. And then get the cape behind him. And yeah, it's gonna look kind of funky. So, damn it, keep breaking the lid on this thing. Gotta quit pressing so hard. Again with the braking. There we go. Okay, so we got the cape going. Look at all that. Is it paused? What's going on here? Looks like the video paused. Might be trying to put too much on here. Okay. Well, it looks like it's coming back on. Okay, so he's gonna have trigger discipline. I'll just give him a Rob Liefeld type gun. No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so we got most of that pretty much done. I'm going to work on this hand here. Since it's holding a sword, and that sword is being, actually I'm fucking that up already, so hands, always my weakness. When I was younger, I just would get so frustrated trying to draw hands that everybody was either wearing mittens or they had their hands in their pockets. So that's how I got around that for the longest time. All right, so doing this whole thing right now. It's pretty standard katana, so it's gonna have those little diamond markings in there. Hopefully it's coming through good on your end. I know, like, I'm stressing the hell out of my computer right now by running this, but and pay no attention to the title. It said 30-minute quick sketch of Siafu. That's not what's going on right now. So, so now we're gonna go in here and start shading shit in. I know I got a darker one than this. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Now this is red, so I'm not going to darken it in too much. But I am going to do some things here, add some depth. Memory serves, this is all kind of black here, so, or at least gray. It's grayish, I think. Cardinal is coming back up. I think I'm just about ready to start doing sequentials again. Recently, I've just been kind of working on covers for a sci-fi novel series, and those have been really good for me artistically. You know, kind of stretch my muscles a little bit. Something I'm not used to drawing, which is sci-fi. Usually, I do like capes and cowls and shit like that. So it's really been cool to jump into a different genre and use a different part of my imagination. I am a huge sci-fi fan, so I don't think the stretch was really all that big. But no, it was pretty cool. So I think I'm just about ready to start doing sequentials again, which I'm excited about. It's one of my favorite things. I was doing pinups the majority of my life. I decided I wanted to start drawing sequential interior art in funny books, aka comic books, and you know, I freaking love it. I love being able to tell a story through art, you know. And if I've had this philosophy, and a lot of the other, you know, the greats that have done this line of work have this similar philosophy. Is like, you should be able to lay something down in sequentials and with no words, no thought balloons, none of that shit, and kind of figure out, you should be able to tell what's going on. You know, we're gonna give it a heavy shadow right there. Kind of just drop it in. And there's some shadow right there. And a little bit of shadow right there too. So when are you coming back to gaming? The next time I get a Friday, Saturday off. My days off since I've moved, since I'm junior man on the totem pole. I usually get either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday off. So at least I'm always consistently getting Wednesday off. I got a lot of other things that are kind of going on right now that are kind of taking priority. I do miss gaming, especially with my friends like Alice and Brandon and Walt and Mike, and I miss my drunken, PTSD-ridden character, Mud. Hopefully you guys didn't kill him off, but you might have. Or he's, you know, inactive reserve or whatever, so. It's so funny that we still do cross-hatching, because cross-hatching used to be a trick that artists would use before digital coloring when you tried to, basically you were tricking the mind into thinking that it was a different color or it was like a tonal shift or shade. That's why we used to do cross-hatching. Neil Adams really kind of pushed to the next level and inspired guys like Jim Lee and Mark Silvestri and Eric Larson. Pretty much anybody's ever, you know, followed that style. And I still do it, even though Jim Lee doesn't do it as much anymore. He's kind of really calmed down on that. So I've kind of taken a page out of his book, like I have my entire art career, because, you know, dude's my hero, you know, in the art world. You know, in the military world, it's my dad. And actually, just overall, my dad's my hero. But, you know, as far as the art world, you know, Jim Lee is my hero. And I kind of, anytime he puts out anything new, I just study it. You know, and I got so much happier in my art when I realized I didn't need to be Jim Lee. I don't need to be a clone of Jim Lee, but I do like having him as an inspiration in my art style. Yeah, it's looking pretty badass. So, anything else I would do to this piece, I would do afterwards. In the inking phase, since I ink my own work. But I got a really good layout right here. Actually, you know what? Apparently there's mountains and stuff here. And then I'll put some stuff in there. And, you know, and what I'm realizing in comics right now is that your colorist is doing a lot of freaking work. You know. I'll put it down plane here. So, yeah, we'll put some smoke. Colorist does a lot of damn work now. You know, that's why I hire good colorists. You know, what I love about colorists is that they can make shit art look amazing. And I've seen it. But I've also seen colorists take good art and, because they have crappy colors or crappy techniques or they just don't know what the hell they're doing, just ruin really good line art. I'm trying to remember. There was an artist on Wonder Woman when Rebirth just started. I cannot remember that artist's name. I just remember that I hated his work. And then a buddy of mine was like, dude, look at his black and whites. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, this guy sucks, man. I can't believe he has a job at DC, working on Rebirth, working on Wonder Woman. But me having an open mind, I checked it out, and his black and whites were just amazing. He just had a shitty colorist. Or maybe just hasn't. That was the best they had, but you know, the colorist was not doing his artwork any freaking favors. You know, because his black and whites were awesome, and I like black and white books. You know, just tonally in a storytelling capacity, I think that's awesome. I think those are just great. So I'm trying to get this going on here. Yeah, it's gonna look more like maybe a fucking Glock. I don't know. I swear on here. So if you have kids watching, let them know that Uncle Nick has a potty mouth and he's gonna put some stuff in the swear jar. Maybe, probably not. So this turned out really freaking good. I'm impressed with how this turned out. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments section below. I'm also live streaming this on YouTube, so if you can go to, God, I hope it's on the Apogee Comics YouTube channel. I don't think Nick Garber Art has a YouTube channel. I might. I don't know. I hardly use it. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to this, but more than likely you guys are my friends, so you guys already kind of liked and subscribed on this, suckers. But alright, looking really cool. So we're going to throw our little signature in here. Right in the signature too. Just boop. We'll put the 2020 on there. And then big shout out to my buddy and business partner and compatriot, Rich Parada, who's now across the pond in jolly old England. And that'll be the beginnings of Apogee Europe, hopefully. So if you do live across the pond, or you live in Europe or England or any of those other places, look for more Eurocentric type comic books and stories that are coming from the wonderful minds here at Apogee Comics. My buddy Brian he should have a review out tomorrow on the earlier issues of Phantom Hawk, some of the first ones I did. Yeah, Ray should have me as the interior artist, man. I'm badass and I'm cheap. I'm kidding. No, is it Dexter? Dexter's doing the interior art, right? That guy does phenomenal work. He did that. He did a cover. So when you're done watching me, jump over to Nightfall Media and give it a like. That is the studio that is bringing Operation Eclipse to life, and it's going to be published through Unparalleled Comics. And yeah, so give them a like, and you'll see. I think it's Dexter Wee. You'll see some of those covers and stuff that he's done on this character, and they're really breathtaking. Dexter does a really good job. God, I really hope that's the right artist, because I'm plugging somebody. But he does a phenomenal job. He's got clean line work. His anatomy is top notch. The dude has the basics down. Angles in the, like, setting up the camera to give it a little bit more Willie Akbar's doing the interior on the first floor. Okay. Who did the cover? Was that Dexter? Or was it Rully? Nightfall Media. Yeah, check that out. That's Ray Merrick's studio, where I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm technically part of Nightfall, since we've worked on some shit. Dexter is a badass. Yeah, he did the pinup. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Dexter's really good. I would love to work with him in the future. I think Ray and Jay found a really, really good talent there. I'm not familiar with Rully's work, I don't think. I don't know if you've posted any of Rully's stuff. But, no, they got some good stuff going on over there. Stellar Odyssey should be coming out pretty soon. The Kickstarter funded. Looked really cool. Looked like it's an anthology. It's got the Knights of Bellaterra on there. I like sci-fi stuff. I've been getting kind of really into the sci-fi books, kind of as far as the indie scene, getting away from the capes and cowls and checking out some of this other cool shit that they got going on, like sci-fi and fantasy. And there's some good stuff out there, and even horror. Got some awesome horror stuff going on out there. Little not widely known fact about me, but I love horror. Oh yeah, Ray is still doing Apogee work. He is the writer currently on the Phantom Hawk. Issue 2 is halfway done with production. I kind of had a lot of life-changing, life-altering events happen over the last year, so I've had Dino kind of slow down on the artwork. Because I want to make sure when it goes to Kickstarter or crowdfunding of any kind, I want to be able to focus fully on that and give it the attention that it deserves. So I might start posting some previews here on my page and the Apogee Comics page. I'm still addicted to cross-hatching. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I think it looks fucking cool. Hold on, I got a text message real quick. Let's check that out. Back to this. Okay, April 7th, launch for Operation Eclipse. That's freaking badass. Ray, if you want to use some of this artwork that I'm doing right now as a giveaway in your Kickstarter campaign, it's yours. Try to make a copy of it, of course. But yeah, okay, so you know what? It's missing something. There's got to be one more thing that's going on here. Let me see here. What can I add? What can I add? All right. Let's add a little right here. Let's put it right here. Kind of fill up this space. There. All right. Cool. All right. So we got that going on here. We'll make this a night scene. Who doesn't like a good night scene? Yeah. All right. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comment section below. Go to YouTube, look for Apogee Comics channel, like, subscribe, jump over to Nightfall Media, give them a like, jump over to Unparalleled, give them a like. If you haven't done so already, jump on Apogee Comics Facebook page, give them a like. Sharing is caring, as my friend Ray loves to say. I'm gonna go and watch some more horror movies, and then yeah, that'll be the end of my frickin' night. So, I'd like to thank everybody who came by, listen to me talk and doodle. I know it's been a while, and I really want to get back into doing more of these things. I love drawing, as most of you guys know. I love sharing it. If you guys have any tips, suggestions of things you want me to draw in the future, send me a message. And I'm going to try and make this a thing as often as I can. So, appreciate everybody stopping by, and I will talk to you guys really, really soon. I have like this image in my head for like a Ninja Turtles piece that I'm kind of excited about, and it's probably been like 30 years since I've drawn a Ninja Turtle, so that should be fun. So drop in for that. I'll give plenty of like, I don't know, heads up, I guess, before I do that, because there's some things I want to plan out first. So, all All right. Talk to you guys soon. It's been fun.